Okay, everyone. Hello, my name is Sami. This is the Animanga Club. Okay, let's get right into it. I have big news. I couldn't believe it when I first saw it. There is a new chapter from Bleach, and who had a thought about it? I haven't heard any news about it. I only heard that yeah. Okay. Maybe I heard some news about it, but it wasn't really announced like that. After the anime from, the witch thing, Banduichi, with Banduichi, the anime and the manga, I thought that would be a thing, and we would have now we will get the new Bleach anime and have the last arc be animated, and that's all the stuff I heard. But I haven't heard that it would be actually released a new chapter of Bleach, and it's 70 pages long. It's number 687. And just to say, I'm feeling very nostalgic. Just seeing Kubo release something, because Bleach actually ended on August 22, year 2016, so 5 years ago. And since 5 years, there isn't anything like the top three. Yeah, I think Naruto ended before Bleach. Let me see that. Yeah, we have Naruto of the old big three. Of the old big three, we see that Naruto has ended in 2014, Bleach in 2016, and One Piece is still going on. But for me, it's very nostalgic because I remember these three were my first anime that I died for. The animes. I haven't read the manga yet. When I first saw Bleach, when I first saw Naruto, when I first saw One Piece, always only the anime. And I think in the year 2011 I started to read 2010 and 2011 I started to read the manga of each of these stories. And actually it wasn't One Piece. It was One Piece that I started with, and the second one was Hunter x Hunter. And after I have read Hunter x Hunter, because I fucking love the story of Hunter x Hunter, but the art style of Hunter x Hunter is so complicated. Yeah, you know what I mean. If you know that manga isn't really easy to get into, because your eyes have to actually, yeah, what it's called in English. I'm sorry, but get used to it. Yeah, your eyes have to get used to the art style and the drawings, because it's all black and white and gray. Okay, enough of that. 5 years ago were the last chapter on August 22, and now we have new Bleach stuff happening, and it's amazing because we have 70 pages, and we have a color spread, and we see Renji and Ichigo in all their artist form. And we haven't had anything like that. We haven't had Ichigo be relevant in any story. We see him. We saw at the start. We see it's really a nice setting. Everyone is happy. Everyone is. It's a typical Bleach thing. Like before any any war, they are so happy, and they have so much time on their mind and can do whatever they want and chill and relax, and they meet their friends. And actually, yeah, we have this Kazui, the child of Ichigo and Uruhime, and Ichiraka, I think, is the child of Renji and Rukia. Yeah, they are child, so they are happy-go-lucky. His Kazui is sneaking out at the house in the evening to help some misled souls that need guiding and are sad because they're dead. And Kazui is helping them, and Kazui is doing like ta-ta, praying and opening portals. And yeah, Kazui, I really like his character design. He has the big eyes of Orihime that make him so cute, because Ichigo totally different. Ichigo always sharp eyes, sharp look, and yeah, that's like the beginning of the chapter, and we go in, and then we have some very good stuff. We see so many characters back again, and when did the last time? It was 5 years ago, and yeah, we see all the captains, all the vice captains, they are making jokes. You hear that Mayuri, the crazy doctor who thinks he is a genius, actually is kind of angry at Urahara, who is working with him at the development and science developing division, and he's doing better job than him, and so he has the competition and the rival, and it's very funny. It's a funny joke. You see all the interactions between the captains and the vice captains, and we all loved it. We love the Soul Society. We love these characters. I actually very much like Mayuri. I love Rukia. I love Renji. But there are so many other new characters who we have not seen yet, and we can be hyped about, because actually Kubo Sensei is the best character design maker, and he has such nice ideas for his attacks. Like there isn't any jutsu or devil fruits, it's just the swords that can transform. And we see these new vice captains, and that are into the story. And yeah, so Renji is calling Ichigo to actually have him come attend a funeral 12 years after they died. Yeah, okay, that's like a plot technique. He's using 12 years. Why actually 12 years? The vice captains have to get a hollow and actually go to the graves of the captain, to the graves of the captain that died in the Great War with Yuha. And is you going, maybe a nice thing, having some sake, banzai, and easy going. Ichigo is the vice captains go into the living world, and we see these two new vice captains, two new one, a third one who we already knew, but he wasn't a vice captain yet, and yeah. We see that, and they go to the world of the living to capture a hollow and take it to the grave in the Soul Society, and then kill it in front of the grave, so the captains can go on and die happily, and all the souls. It's like the thing. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, and after that we actually see Ichiraka is also there, unallowed, typical child thing to do in anime. Yeah, she's there and she sees something before the vice captain see it, and there is a new antagonist, there are new hollows in the story, and my mind is blown because we see these new vice captains in actions, and it's fucking amazing. I really love Bleach for this stuff. That's the stuff that I got hooked on. It was Renji's first time when he said the name of his blade. What is his name? Senbun Sakura is the name of I'm sorry guys, I can't remember right now, but you know what I mean. It's his snake shit long ass blade. There are so many, and yeah. And we see like these new vice captains actually using the second form of the swords. Please write down in the comments if you know what I'm talking about, if you have an idea. And we see she's called Sion Yahara Hayu, and she is like a typical Instagram girl. I would love to put the picture of these Japanese type of girls, because they color their skin and they want to be like brown and have blonde hair. I like the design, I really do, but always Tite Kubo is a master at that. He's godlike in that thing, in character designing. And yeah, So we see this other another vice captain who can't even be, who can't listen, who can't listen, who can't hear. Actually, not saying the name of his sword, so instead he's writing it on the sword, the name. It's a beautiful sword. It's I love this panel. It's panel 40 in this chapter, and please go and read it. It's so good. I fucking love it. The name of his sword is Hawk. His blade turns into a lot of paper birds, and the paper birds actually turn into real birds, and they fly on the enemy and eat all this flesh of the hollow, and there is only bones left, and I fucking love it. I'm really in love with this one. And then we see the girl vice captain using her nails as the blade, I think. Well, that's like awesome. I love it, and it's maybe called Gao. I don't know what Gao mean, but maybe bear. And she bites off his face and also his dick, and that's awesome, funny as fuck. And we have like this science developing dude from Mayuri's gang, Urahara's gang, who's using his sword for the first time, and he is counting, and then is saying melt. The hollow is melting because he's like having an acid pool on the ground, and the hollow stepped into it, and then he melted away. Easy going, easy thing. And then we have Kira. Kira back in action. Yo, I don't know, man, but Kira is a scary character. I'm not quite getting him because he has a hole in his chest. He's like the Reaper. He can do the thing with his sword. He can make something, I think, heavier. I'm not sure. I haven't read it for a long time, Bleach, and we haven't had the last arc animated. So please don't be too mad at me for not knowing every name and everything. Usually I would know it, but it's a long time ago. I'm so fucking happy to see them all back in the story, because yeah, I think everyone loves Bleach that used to watch anime in the 10 years ago. And then there is the big antagonist reveal, and it's like this stupid ass gay ass character from the Hollow arc. He's like the flowering guy, and I actually didn't like him when he was first in the Hollow arc in Hukemundo, when he fought Mayuri, and he has these lines under his eyes. So, but in this chapter, of course, he is totally new designed. He doesn't have a hole in his chest. The hole is now around his neck, and actually he says that it is because he went to hell, and when Hollow goes to hell, the hole in his chest goes away, and the hole goes out of his body. What is fucking awesome, because it looks like he's chilling with Enel, and Enel from One Piece, and like Buddha thing, like the right. It's a Japanese kind of design, but I really like. He totally looks better than he looks at Hukemundo and all his hollow forms. He now has a horn, and he's talking real mad shit against Renji, because Renji is the one who defeated him, and he wants to kill Renji badly, yeah? But not only that, we have a reveal, because if you remember, this chapter should be a fun and a happy-go-lucky thing, and they're having a thing like a festival. But no, he's actually telling them that this is all not really what is going down. This is not for them to go to heaven or have the soul rest in peace. No, actually, there is quite a lot of information that we learn about in this chapter that I can't go into right now, because it's not that it's complicated. So yeah, we know in Ichigo in Bleach there is something like hell. We saw it in the movie, and we saw the gates of hell in the manga sometimes, and it's totally thing for Kubo to do, because he puts one thing, and like you have the quinches, yeah, we have the hollows, we have, and then he builds the world around one thing he maybe put in some years ago, and then develops a new kind of arc around it. And now this is gonna be the Hell arc, because yeah, why not? Bleach, for me, Bleach can go on for a little while longer, and please make the Yuach arc, the Blood War arc, please make it happen. I really want it to be good animated, because the Quinches are a fan favorite of mine. I really like them, and even if they don't have swords, I find the Kenpachi fight versus the Quincy Q, I think, I don't know if it's Q or another letter, I really liked it. A lot of people didn't like that fight, but I liked it. So yeah, please make it animated, and please let it happen. And what else? Yeah. So the big reveal in this Scheiß chapter is that they aren't doing this festival to return the souls of the to heaven or go to a better place for the captains. No, it's actually for them to return to hell, because the power that they develop over all this time is too much to stay in the Soul Society. So yeah, actually they have to go to hell. The Reiatsu, the Reishi, the Rei has to go somewhere, and it can't stay in Soul Society. And even the head of the captains didn't know about it. Nobody knew about it, and that's why it's okay. I think it's working, and yeah, really nice, and yeah, we have new stuff going on. It's the start of a new arc. Actually, all these Ryatsu from Hyuar, from Yamato, Yamato and Unahama, and all these guys that died in the last war, that were like so strong, and they excellent, they lived so long, and all these guys died at the same time, and now have to go to hell. Something happened in hell, and I think maybe a devil will come, and something new will happen in Bleach, and yeah, it's like Boruto. Yeah, Bleach is getting Boruto. Kazue is happy looking at. Kazue is going to have a exciting life, and Ichiraka of course too. And at the end, I think they will get together. But yeah, that's all. We have new Bleach, guys. I'm fucking excited. I'm really excited, but yeah, I have to read about it. If you know if this is going to be weekly right now in Shonen Jump, or if it's yeah, let's see. If I get news about it, I will keep you informed. Yeah, I think we are all happy, and thank you Tite, thank you Shonen for actually giving Bleach a new arc and news coming back. Yeah, thank you so much. Did I forget anything? No, I don't think so. Thank you so much, everyone.